Hey, what's up guys? If you saw last week's video, I am sure you are emotionally vested in my sad story. So the plumber is on his way, hopefully gonna fix all my life problems and take all my money and never come back. This is better than any sitcom on television. I've got like my own reality TV show going on. It's like Teen Mom on steroids. And no, Teen Mom probably isn't the worst show on television. Can't say I'm the biggest fan, but I've seen it, you know, back in the day, and the female gender keeps me updated on what's going on just in casual conversation. Somehow Teen Mom always comes up. I guess they all got new babies, new baby daddies. Why are we talking about Teen Mom? Alright, so what is on today's agenda? Well, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. It's probably gonna be, it's supposed to be an off day from the gym. However, I'll be traveling a little bit more, so I'm going to miss a few workout sessions later in the week, so I'm going to kind of condense it all in. So probably going to go to the gym for a little bit, not going to do too much there. But we're going to have a little bit different type of coffee today just to try to provide some more entertainment to you guys. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Let's think about this. It's going to be like a foo-foo drink, I think, just because that's what the internet likes. So let's go downstairs. Okay, step 1, ice. Step 2, gains. Step 3, step 4, the reason for living. Step 5, a little syrup. Step 6, heaven in a freaking jar, man. Alright, let's see what we can do here. It has been confirmed, mixing coffee and nut butter is amazing.
You'll win somehow. So give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
So it's after 10 o'clock already. I am starving, but I don't want to go downstairs and interrupt rich homie Dustin, who's down there busting holes through my wall, tearing apart my house. I'm just being dramatic, but I am kind of scared to go see what it looks like, so I'm trying to stay up here. In the meantime, I got myself a banana, so that will hold me over until I can go down there and eat some real food, go to the gym, and get back to the rest of the video. Well, now there's holes in my heart because there's holes in my walls and commas missing from my bank account, so there's only one way to solve this problem, and that is to finally eat some food. It is almost noon, and that is ridiculous. I have not eaten anything besides that banana and that foo-foo drink that you saw me eat earlier. So, ooh, I'm in the refrigerator right now. Fancy. Okay, so we're gonna have some eggs, and I don't know what else. Hold up. Oh, yeah. At times of distress, we gotta have it. And let's do some honey wheat bread. Just pick this up. Never even had this stuff before, but like I said, for the most part, bread is bread. What else we got in here? Actually, that's probably gonna be about it because I wanna get to the gym. Your typical baked potato, pepper, salt, a little bit of onion powder on there, and there's no way we have to add sour cream when you have something so much better. If you've never tried, I'm sure you haven't, a ricotta baked potato, you're missing out on your life, my friends. So you know, sometimes I think cooking is just common sense. I already went over the honey wheat bread with you. What we're gonna do is add these eggs in here, and look how perfectly these eggs are cooked. So I'm gonna turn those off the heat, and to that, we are gonna add a little bit of honey or agave, which to me it's the same. I know you guys are telling me that it's not, but it is. I mean, that's just pretty much intuitive, right?
From clipping out a coupon, from sleeping on a futon, to being dripping presidential Lincoln or a Yukon. And I know you always
honey on eggs. Can't say I've ever seen this done before. Whoa, getting all steamy in there. But you know, we gotta try something a little bit different. Can't wait for the ricotta. It's definitely needed after this day already, and it has just started. It's actually pretty good. The sweetness with the eggs doesn't taste too bad. If you guys have ever added anything sweet to eggs, let me know what it is. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying. Let me know what it is, and maybe I'll try it out. It's just money every single time. I don't get it. I just picked up these water enhancers when I was at the store. They're pretty good. Kiwi, strawberry, and if you can see here, marketed as fitness, so it's gotta be good for you. I would recommend these guys. 15% link in description. So gym's done. Unfortunately, we still got a lot of stuff to do today, but before I go, I gotta eat some more food or I'm gonna get pretty hangry while I'm out. And you guys know that anytime you have stuff that you don't want to do, the only thing that makes that worse is being hungry, and I'm not gonna put myself through that. So I bet that you're never going to guess what I'm about to make. So the French toast is looking pretty good, but you know, on this channel, we cannot have just ordinary foods. We gotta spice it up just a little bit.
But it won't work.
we're talking cheesy French toast. We out here, and I cannot take credit for this one. My friend Kenny Gonzalez was the originator of this. I'm sure you've seen it on his channel if you're subscribed. He's been away for a while. I miss him, man, but I know he's really busy with work. Hopefully he will return to YouTube, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. I did not invent this. I saw it on his channel, and the week after I had to make it myself. It turned out really well, and it looks like this was a success. So I'm gonna eat this. Gotta go do a few more things. We're gonna come back. We got a lot more food to go in this video. Don't you worry, my friends. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys, but I'll be back very shortly. Kenny, you're a genius, man. Cheesy French toast. I'm really kicking myself that I didn't invent this. Out of all the terrible and unfortunate things that happen in this world, the last bite has to be one of the saddest. Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't really got to sit down and talk to you today. I've been running around. I feel like all these clips have been like 10 seconds. I've just been saying something real quick, showing you food, running out the door, and that's kind of how this whole video is going. But we're kind of calming down here, so I figured I'd check in with you, see how you're doing. And a few weeks ago, I asked you guys a question. I said, what was the question? Tell me one thing about you that I do not know. And I got a great response. And I just want to tell you that I appreciate that. When I ask you questions, I genuinely want you to answer. I know a lot of people will throw questions out there, but then they never even go through the comments and respond to you. I don't get it. So I figured, let's ask another question. And I kind of want to do this on a regular basis. I kind of got out of the habit of doing it, but I'm trying to bring it back. So sometimes there'll be, goofy questions, just silly stuff. Silly. I don't know if I like that word. Silly. I'll have to think about that. But just random stuff. And maybe sometimes I'll ask you questions that will be more thought-provoking, because I feel like one of the biggest flaws in the world is people just don't think enough. They just don't challenge themselves to really think about things. So I'm going to ask you guys today, let's see, what would be something good? What's something that I have thought about today? This is a good one, because I was just pondering this when I was in the car. What is your definition of success? This is the most subjective thing that I think I've ever asked anyone, because I have gotten so many different answers on the spectrum, from people saying that, I could be poor and still be successful, and other people saying, no, the only way I'll ever consider myself successful is if I'm a millionaire and I have my own island, which would probably be a billionaire. So that's going to be your question, and now that I've gotten that out of the way with, let's get to some food. I think what I decided we're going to do is we're going to make like a remixed Chipotle style bowl. But let me preface that by saying that I know you cannot replicate Chipotle. And there's so many people that have tried to tell me that, oh, I make Chipotle at home and it's just as good. No, it's never going to be just as good. It's just never going to happen. But we're going to get pretty close. I think the biggest complaint with Chipotle is there's not a lot of options. So at least I'll throw some different kind of stuff in here and we'll see what we can do. Everyone knows that the secret to Chipotle is their chicken and their white rice. If you go there and you don't get white rice, you're doing it wrong. But whatever they use for seasonings is just perfect. And I'm already messing up because I didn't use any oil in here, just because I'm trying to save on some fats for later. And I don't know what else they use on the chicken. If anyone has any insider information, let me know. But I am going to use some adobo and some garlic powder for both the chicken and the rice. Just for some added volume, I threw some spinach in here, and underneath you can't really see, but I've got a healthy amount of onion under there, just because onion makes this world a better place. I don't know about where you guys are from, but where I live, there's so many Chipotle wannabes. We have Hothead Burrito, we've got Qdoba, we've got Moe's, all these little places that are popping up, trying to add a few different things in there, saying that they're better than Chipotle, and everyone knows it's not true, but they all have like their special things. So I know Qdoba is very known for their queso, so some people actually prefer Qdoba, which blows my mind because, well, it's not the worst. Moe's is by far the worst out of those three options that I just listed. So I am going to choose a few different things to maybe compensate for, my chicken and my rice not being up to the Chipotle standard. So I'm going to add some of this. I know you guys have seen this in like every video lately, but well, for one, I have a huge container of it and I love it. So we're going to have some of that, some of the Montgomery Inn barbecue sauce, the best barbecue sauce that there is, some salsa, and some Parmesan cheese. Actually, I'm going to add some queso too. That sounds pretty good. So we're pretty good here. Just going to throw it on low heat. Add half a can of corn, and we're also going to add half a can of black beans.
I said you're my new love, my counterpart, my true love. You
up the medulla in my brain and this moolah. Don't mean shit cause we truer. Got closer when I blew up. Help me let go. I'ma pass and prepare us for the future. But I'm still the same old loser. Typing at the computer. Making all of these hit songs. Avoiding all of the rumors. Trying to sit you in that new thing. Cause I know you tired of that Supra. When I get that, just make sure that you watch out for them troopers. Damn girl, you look gorgeous. And them diamonds on you look flawless.
So you know Chipotle is amazing when you can take essentially their exact same ingredients, put it together the same way they did, add some of your favorite ingredients that they don't use, and Chipotle is still better. Don't get me wrong, this is really good, but you're just not gonna replicate Chipotle, and anyone that tells you that they do, they're all a bunch of liars. I've met a lot of them in my life, people that I come across, people that I know, people that I'm friends with, say, oh no, mine is better than Chipotle. Guys, stop living in denial. I bet you if I added ricotta though, it might be a different story. Do you guys ever feel guilty for not getting the burrito when you go to Chipotle? It's like you go there, it's a burrito joint, you know? You're supposed to get the burrito. That's at least my thoughts. I feel like by default, you go to Chipotle to get a burrito, not a burrito bowl. Sometimes I do get it, but usually I will opt for the burrito. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you guys that. Probably to transition into this next clip, because I am going to have a little bit of a burrito, a very flat, terribly rolled burrito, and it's probably not what you guys are thinking. So inside this beautiful creation, it was actually inspired by someone in the comment section. I wish I could remember everyone's names. I need to start writing it down. But they were saying that they've been adding fluff and peanut butter inside of a burrito. So that's what I did, and I added a banana as well. It's almost going to be like a little dessert burrito. Why does Chipotle not have dessert burritos? Do you know how much money they could make? They would find some way to perfect it, I'm sure, that no one could replicate. Maybe I need to pitch that to the CEO. Maybe that's my $1 million idea. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and we'll be back for a little bit more food. Hey, I'm sold on the dessert burrito. If I can make something that good, Chipotle can do something magical. So hopefully in the near future, I won't hold my breath, but you never know. So lastly, what I'm gonna have, a few servings of ice cream here and some of these vanilla wafers. And that is going to cap it off for the night. Alright guys, totals for the day: 64 fat, 478 carbs, and 186 protein. That is actually without the almond butter that I had this morning. I just remembered that I never logged that. So overall, yeah, let's see, probably about 3,400 calories, right around there. Not bad for a day's work. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you did. I would really appreciate that. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch this video. I know it can't be that easy. Listen to all my bad jokes and all my complaining, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And I'll talk to all of you guys in the next one.